Okay, so we're in Point Cook, looking at a potential investment property here. I've chosen this area because I think it's a really nice residential area. This was established probably about 20 years ago, thereabouts. And the reason why I think it's a good area because it still has good proximity to everything Point Cook has to offer. All the newer areas, pretty much anywhere you go in Melbourne, you're quite far from all the town's amenities because you're buying at the back of established suburbs. So in this case, Point Cook stretches out quite far. You could probably go another 4 or so kilometres further out from the train station. As a result, this place is about 3 kilometres away, which is still a little bit far, but it's still walking distance as well. It's a quiet residential area. You'd only drive through here if you lived here. And it's a really nice spot, really nice houses. Well looked after. There's no kind of riff-raff houses here anywhere that I could see anyway. And it just makes for a desirable place to want to buy, want to rent, all that kind of stuff. So let's have a look at the house itself. So we've got a brick veneered home. It's been rendered at the front, and they've got a matching number of homes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 homes. So you can kind of see I can check the history of these homes to see how they've been as I guess an investment to their owners. But I checked the history of this one, and it was quite good. It basically went along with other properties in the area when it came to capital growth. Let's just double check this is brick. I'm not lying to you. Yes, it is. Okay, so we've also got brick on the second level. They don't do that anymore with houses. They basically, the second level are pretty much all like a cladding that they render over, whereas this is brick and render. So the beauty of this is you can actually see if there's any movement and cracks, and you can kind of see that they've patched one up there. Patched one up there. It's a bit of movement or something that they've had to fix up. Hello, how you doing?
Thank you, how are you?
Good, thank you. So we're just checking what they've done. They've done some work here, which is good. Safety switch, light switch, oven, main switch, and aircon. Okay, so all the electrical's up to date. Sorry, my name is Mark. I should introduce myself before I start poking around. Nice to meet you. I'm a buyer's agent, so I'm just running around for someone.
Okay, sounds great.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, so so the electrical's good. With this property, we've got no eaves, as I mentioned in the last video. So the house has got a fairly flat roof, or a smaller roof. It still has a concrete tiled roof, which is good. That's what I look for in every property. I don't really like the flat roofs, only because, so for example, there's a flat roof in the garage here, but it's okay in a garage. But when it's on a house, they just tend to have little leaking issues over the years, which you need to attend to. Anyway, so as for the house itself, it's on a smaller block of land. It's about the 300 mark, thereabouts. Generally, they're a bit bigger around here. If you're kind of looking at the houses around here, they're normally around the mid 500s. In this case, you're kind of looking at a slightly smaller property. But obviously, if you're buying a house on a large block of land, you're looking at a $900,000, $850K kind of product. So there you go. That's essentially the difference between having a small block of land and a big block of land. You're kind of getting into a really good area for a lot less. Okay, so let's get into the interior now.
Just quickly, all 4? Yeah.
Okay, this is a great size living room. Really good room. It's a separate room. It's not an open floor plan where you can see the kitchen, meals area from the front of the house. We've got slightly higher ceilings here. We've got upgraded cornices, LED lights, nice carpet as well. Looks like a new carpet actually. The walls are neat and clean. They're white. They haven't got stains on it. Been painted quite recently. So I'm going to smell the wall just to see. A bit straight. Yeah, it smells like it's been painted quite recently. So we've got gas ducted heating in here. Now, there is new rental regulations saying that we need to install an aircon unit in the living room. So this is the living room, no aircon unit. So something you'd have to consider when you're, okay, there's one here in this room, a split system, a pretty big one as well. Okay, this is a nice setup. It's a really good sized room. They've arranged the furniture in such a way, but I mean, you've got such a big room, you can do it. You can probably even squeeze a couch in there if you really wanted to, and have a smaller table here. But it's a good sized room. We've got tiles throughout from front to the back of the house. Okay. Okay, a little storage under here. Fridge space, nice and wide, which is good. Pantry. Now, kitchen's in original condition, so this is probably the kitchen that was put in here 20 years ago. Looks like they've upgraded the oven since. Brand new oven, yep.
Yeah, that's great. That's right.
Yep. 600mm gas appliances, that's original. I don't know if that's original or not, but I haven't heard of that one. So we've got laminate kitchen doors, and laminate top as well. Okay, nice and clean under there. Very good water pressure. Got light from the dishwasher, which is good. Oops. Cool. Let's keep moving. What's going on now? This is a bedroom down here. Okay. This looks like an extension. It is too. Okay, now we got what's going on. So they've got a flat roof section they've added to this property, and I think this is an extension to that, because you can tell these are external bricks here. You can see that would have been a step out to the outdoors here, and they've put a concrete slab down and added this. We've got floor to ceiling windows, some really big windows, and a pretty awkward step to get outside to kind of get over that. Normally the floor, they're always at the height of these bricks, so it's like a bit more of a smoother interchange between rooms. And you still have the external door here as well. Okay, so if you are interested in this property, you need to check if there is actual plans and permits, if this has been done legally, because this could cause problems. Could, if it's done illegally. It's not a beautiful job here on the plaster, as you can see. A lot of these things came up during COVID. This smells quite new actually. This smells brand new, like they've just put this here. It smells like the freshly cut wood. But we've also got floating floors. They're a bit scratched at parts. Not great. Oops, my camera just freaked out. But it's a good sized room. You could probably more likely use it for a living room, I think, because it is downstairs. A lot of elderly people kind of do that. They get another room built downstairs, so they don't have to kind of go upstairs and avoid using it altogether. Okay, good sized laundry, ample space for washing machine. Where do you put the dryer? They put these cabinets in here, which is fine. They should have only put them halfway, because now you've got no place for a dryer. So. Okay, so this is the old garage door that used to be a drive-through access. Now if you lift this up, they've got a plaster wall there. And a normal size garage, just nothing special. Single car, you can get a single car here, no problem.
Within our price range, because we don't want everything.
Yeah, I understand.
But thank you for thank you.
This is a great size master bedroom. Okay, so fly screens are intact, nice windows, aluminium windows, so they're very low maintenance. And a little balcony as well. It's very standard kind of quality of finish, so that kind of shower is what the house was built with. nice view out here. Obviously they're public tennis courts, anyone can use them. Louis Vuitton, Hermes, something tells me they're not left over from the owners that lived here. Okay, so heat-wise, this would be pretty hot up here in summer. You've got gas heating here as well, speaking of heat, but yeah, generally a second floor gets pretty hot. And especially this roof, it's a very flat roof, so that will be an issue for tenants, definitely. By law, by regulation, you have got you have to kind of provide cooling in the living room, as I mentioned earlier. Okay. But everything else is very neat and clean. The walls are clean, the carpet's good nick, they've replaced it recently everywhere, which is good. It all matches. There's nothing worse when things don't match. But it's all pretty basic stuff. It's all very straightforward. Little upgrade, you've got wider skirting boards here. You got a little upgrade in tiles. But original tap fittings, you know, and these are the things that kind of go wrong in every rental. We get a lot of calls from tenants about just little leaks, tap stripping. That's a common place where showers all seem to fail. So generally the pressure, water pressure upstairs is generally lower when it comes to rentals, second story levels. And this house is pretty good. This is probably, I was just checking for hot water, but it might not be on actually.
Sorry, 04 21 348 458. So much, thank you.
Get out here. Yes, we can. Okay. So, fairly low maintenance. You know, you don't want to have grass in rental properties. So the concrete here, this is the gas hot water unit. And it's fairly old. Let's see if we can get a date of manufacture here somewhere. Made in Japan, model, blah, 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 blah. If you can see it there quicker than me. I can't see a date of manufacture, damn it. Why don't they do that? And some of them do, some of them don't. Anyway, generally they last, you know, they're actually really good, those units. I mean, 10 years is what I reckon they normally last, but I've had ones that are a lot older. Good thing is privacy. You've got some decent privacy, no double stories peering into your backyard. Obviously there's double stories there, but they can't see into your living area. They've created that little bit of shade there just to probably give you a bit more privacy there. This is a bit of a dodgy structure that they've created. It's not that bad. It's a little storage thing, I guess. Nope. Pretty large shed. Okay. Okay, fences are in average condition, so they need some work. What do I mean? So this fence is leaning a little bit. You can see the quality of the timbers there. That's rotting. So fences will need attention. And they are coming to that age, yeah, 20-year-old kind of property. You'd expect to, you know, have issues like with fencing. All your general things like your heating, cooling kind of tends to need servicing. Hot water units, you know. You can see this fence. If we align it with this post here, which is straight, you can see the lean in that fence a little bit. Yeah, anyway.
Do you need any hand or
No,
good?
I'm pretty good, yeah.